Why is it all in the West? China, for example, owns TikTok. It's owned by the Chinese government. They are promoting a lot of this stuff. In China, there's no fucking trans people. There's no LGBTQ in China, but they own the app and they shill it to us. And this shit, you see what they promote? Pride Parade.
So do you think there's an actual problem with that existing? Or do you think it's just like, you think it's a tool? You're trying to say it's like a tool that they use like to separate, like you said, the family.
Yeah. They're trying to weaken us from the inside out.
I understand what you're saying, but do you think that those things could exist independently? Meaning like someone could still have the right to choose to be what they want, etc., and still let it not be like
they don't even want to do that. They want to do it for attention. It's all just for attention seeking. That they give up after like 3-4 years of doing it. Everybody who turns into a trans or a they them or like starts putting LGBT in their bio, it's to get so
hold on. So here's where it gets dangerous, right?
No, but this is why they do it. I'm not saying but I'm saying that most people do it, and you could look at, there's a subreddit called D-Trans, the amount of people who regret doing it. They go, this is the new me. Yeah, you can't stop me. And they get like the dopamine for like a couple of years, and then like, yeah, my name was Nick, now I'm Nicole. And they get that for a little bit. And then when it wears off, when nobody cares anymore, their whole sense of identity is gone. Their whole personality was what they identified as, and they have nothing else. And so they don't know what to do anymore. It's not the fact that they feel this way. It's that they want to feel important without doing anything.
So here's my question to you though, right? I hear what you're saying. How factual, because then we're talking about the ideas of context, right? How factual can you say everything you're saying right now is 100% the truth, right? Because I'm sure there are people out there who make these transitions and that's them. And they stay that way. And in whatever transition that they make, and they're like, hey, this is what, like, I'm a girl, now I'm a guy, whatever, right? Vice versa. You can't say for certain that every single person falls into this category of regret at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like the same thing if we're talking like what he said about Tate or what they said about this person, take it out of context, you see a clip, like where are you getting the information to say that this is, and that's what I'm saying. I want to get at this point. To do these definitives like this is it, that's when it gets dangerous.
I don't think you could ever find that information perfectly because they manipulate all these statistics.
I get it. So, but when you say stuff like that as an influencer and as a creator, I just want to make this point. It becomes dangerous because when it goes like an absolute, this is it. Because if you said it, if I listen to what you just said and I'm a kid and I look up to you, I'm going to go, what he said about this, it sounded like this. So it is like this. And then you start to treat everyone like this is the way, right? But it's not that simple, and that's when we create issues. That's when it creates problems, and that's when it's like,
what's the problem?
Not allowing someone to live fully in their truth. You judging someone based on what you believe to be true.
Everybody has their truth. Why can't there be just the truth?
I'm not saying there's not the truth.
Everybody has their truth now, and if we all have our own truth, then there's no basis of reality.
But the same could be said if I'm not trying to attack you. If I flipped it, the same exact thing could be said about the things you're saying about truth and your truth and what you believe to be true.
But I can back up what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's just men and women because biologically you're born a male or a female. If you ask these people, have you seen Matt Walsh's What is a Woman?
That whole series.
Bro, if you ask these people what is a woman, they have no answer. Because their identity is based in nothing. They cannot even answer a question as simple as what is a woman. It's all, well, it's what you identify as, it's your truth, it's all made up. It's delusion that everybody lives in. But there is a truth. You're born a man or a woman. It's as simple as that.
I hear what you're saying. So my question now is, why do you think you find it so important for you to like draw those lines so sharply? Why is it important for you to draw the line sharply? Because, like I said,
well, it's bigger than just trans people. I'm not just trying to talk about that. I'm trying to talk about how people are like. This is one example, a great example of the brainwashing that's happening. I'm not trying to draw a line. I'm just saying that social media has programmed people to believe in a lot of nonsense because everybody wants attention. Everybody wants to feel special and unique, and people attach these things to their personality to make them special. They put their gender pronouns in their bio. That's the bigger issue.
Okay, so what do you think is the most important? Like, what do you think we all are trying to seek genuinely?
Everybody?
What do you think?
Happiness.
Okay, in the form of, what do you think is the deepest form of that?
Love.
Smart man. Okay, so I'm glad you said that because I fully believe that.
Everybody knows that, like, deep down. That's what God is. God is love. Everything is, that's the end goal of happiness. And because everything's so fast now because of our phones, we are seeking dopamine more than we're seeking love. So identifying as this, putting BLM in that, all these things that we do to the canceling someone else, this is the right thing, you can't, that's not love. Right. That's a dopamine hit. Yeah, I got that. I got him. Yeah. I did it. And then it fades off. And then they're on to the next, like, what do I do now? And then those people end up depressed and they have mental health problems. They don't realize why. They say, I've just been dealing with I need a break from social media. They don't realize it's your fault. the stuff that you were attaching to, the stuff that you were ingesting made you depressed.